Well, yes.
There is some games where I will go back to the tutorial. Famously, I spent about like 2 hours on Factorio's railway signaling tutorial because it doesn't fucking make sense in the way that they explained it.
Turning this down to slowest for you all. I think we're all here.
So the AI has changed all of my specialization to urban.
What? No. No. Don't tell me that.
Except for my production facilities, which for alloys. This is an energy planet. Dance.
I am playing Stellaris in the Duck Cave.
You understand the shadows
so dark.
on the wall.
That's how it's supposed to be.
So you're playing
Are you
Stellaris in emo mode? Is what you're saying?
You're
It's worse.
Emo music.
It's just a big shadow of everything.
Why am I losing so much?
At first, I thought my screen brightness was down because I had a really bad crash yesterday that messed up my display monitor. But it fixed itself after I restarted the computer. Like, oh, that must be it.
Hey guys, you
But
know what
but it's only in Stellaris. If I minimize Stellaris, it goes back to the normal brightness.
What? Really?
So it's only Stellaris doing this. And I don't know why.
Settings aren't.
There's no brightness settings.
Isn't there?
No. There's bloom quality, lens flare, hyperlane opticity, multi-level sample, graphics, render, resolution.
I mean, the interesting thing to me is that Stellaris is one of the games that ran more reliably when my computer was having issues, like with its
Yeah, it
hard
runs
drive, I think it
perfectly
was.
fine. It's just dark. There's 0 issues happening right now. It's just dark.
You're gonna shine a flashlight on it or something.
Maybe I'll pull out my
compensate with your monitor.
That's rough, dude.
Yeah, and once I minimize it, I'm gonna get flashbanged.
When the hell did I get money nanite nexites? Wait, what? Oh, hold up.
My retinas.
Good show. Classic.
Yeah, but I was just watching part of the video when we downloaded posted on Wiki 3 because he got early access.
Oh,
I really want to play it.
Is it not out yet? I thought it was coming out this month. No.
It's days away.
Days away. Nice.
Like 2 days or something.
Yeah.
Oh, I should have asked for a key, man. I've been just so busy.
it's just an economy game, and that's the kind of game I only play.
Yeah, I really should be playing that. But Terra Invicta.
Graphic.
Sounds okay. I think I'm gonna have to try it. I have to, right?
Contractually obligated.
Go up.
It's $50.
Oh yeah,
Who's
that's
got $50.
1 day, 22 hours to released.
That's the thing, yeah. I don't know if I'm gonna play it if I don't get a free copy, and I'm like, oh, I gotta ask soon if I'm gonna get that.
What in the fuck is going on in this planet?
Is it coming out like on Tuesday or Thursday this week?
Oh,
Tuesday.
That's pretty soon.
22 hours away.
Oh man, I don't have any notes ready for it. I can't do that. I'm not gonna be able to put together a video.
I watched like 10 minutes of the video and I already saw like 5 minutes of the video. Never mind. I already saw a bug. It was very funny though, not like game breaking. It's just that one of the players' a comedy graph was so bad that it just dropped off the screen.
Wow, that's pretty funny.
Like it straight line down to the bottom of the screen.
Maybe that's
From
an
the top.
artistic. Maybe that's an artistic choice. This is how bad your economy is. It's so bad, we're not even gonna show you how bad.
That's a good sense of humor. I appreciate it.
It is very funny.
I mean, it makes for great. Oh,
Galactic
hi.
Power Surge.
Guys, start
Oh,
building fleets,
boy.
please. If you got
Oh,
alloys,
crap. What are my fleets situation? Shit.
Beiju, are you able
Oh,
to
it's not
protect
bad.
me?
Where are they going to show up? That is the question.
I defend Federation space. That is true indeed.
Yes, Federation
We
first.
protect.
Mm-hmm.
Remember your allies.
I do. And the others can join our Federation as well.
You know what? Usually I don't say yes to that. We are gonna have so many crises. You guys do whatever you want when it comes to federations now. I think we're past the initial.
The
Oh God.
unbidden.
Is that
The
where is that?
crisis is here.
Bismarck, I'm
Time-
sorry.
Crisis is here.
Bismarck, I'm so sorry.
Am I
they?
dead?
Where are they?
I'm dead.
Bismarck's
Yeah.
dead.
Oh.
Well, good thing you're
That's
in a
1
federation.
million.
Oh.
That's 1 million.
Let me just quickly upgrade my ships.
Now
Yeah,
this
mostly
upgrade
coming.
healed.
I'm coming.
Dear Beiju, protect us wisely and don't get fleets killed, please. Oh my God, Bismarck,
I
we
have
need you
this-
not to die too quickly because you have 200k. That's okay. It's not bad.
I have this
I
cool
have a
little
million or
thing
something, but-
called a menacing Corvette.
Oh sweet, yes. Wait, should I be Crisis right now? Like,
I'm putting nothing but null void beams on them.
wait, is it time to become Crisis, but not real Crisis?
Oh,
I'm gonna become the crisis. The crisis.
Oh
maybe we should
gosh.
let him kill him. Maybe we should let them kill him then.
Does anybody have minerals?
Yes, Bismarck, you need
Yes.
minerals. Let me send you as much as I can. I am making
I'm
quite
gonna
a bit.
spam
Tons
nothing
of
but
minerals.
menacing Corvettes.
That's fair.
These menacing Corvettes have nothing but null void beams on them.
What?
Here,
Can you store 60,000?
enjoy. Oh wow, I just
I
gave
can
you.
store 65.
I gave him 15, so hold on to your trade for a second. Now, how much can you take?
Hold on. Let me build more so I can empty my reserve.
Oh yeah. And then
I'm
you'll
now
send it.
empty.
All right. How
I
much?
accept Beiju.
Say 70. You can
I-
hold.
I can hold 65.
65.
They have very strong shields. Maybe we can get them. Yeah, there's no system near.
Our ship designs should
Oh,
bypass shields, or what are we thinking? Because I don't have shield damage.
Yeah, true. I changed my ship designs.
I don't even have. Okay, god
Oh, what
damn.
are you doing?
Alright,
they,
so-
what are they good against?
Nah, never mind. I'm putting neutron launches still. The higher range is still better, I guess.
Yeah, I'm just thinking about maybe building some smaller ships with some slightly different design. That's like gonna just also help us destroy them. Where's God? I don't think I have any
God damn,
penetration.
this AI is dumb as fuck.
Do I seriously not have any penetration, guys? Well, next time the tech comes up, I guess I'm gonna get a new technology.
These 500,000, 430,000 K fleets I can destroy, but not the big one.
Yeah, my
Why do I
fleets are
have so
following
many
you
fleets?
somewhere, but we should make sure we all group up here. Also, it looks like the horses might be
I'm-
following you, so our AI swarm could be helping.
Are they following? Did I put on following?
I have it on at least, so they may be following me. I'm gonna get the thing that gives us extra damage to crises. I think you guys have that, right? What's it called? Defender Galaxy? Damage to endgame crisis? Yes, please. If you guys have fleets, you probably want that thing.
I'm flying to Rotornev, by the way, which is How was it to ping?
Uh,
Control Shift
alt,
G?
alt is ping. I think I see your fleets. Were they prime, site, hypothesis, something like that? Yeah. I see it.
Site 1 apotheosis.
If any other people want to help with the crisis management, you can follow our fleets. I would recommend following
I am still
Beiju.
busy getting rid of all of my gene clinics.
I'm just saying there may be other things you want to think about soon.
I have triple
Just in
digit
case.
negatives. I need to think on this while I have reserves to burn through.
Oh, yes. Oh, right. Yes, because you had a AI mess with you.
Yeah,
That's kind of, not ideal.
no. Unfortunately, I must vote. Oh no, that's wrong. We're unfair. Next week is a vote. Ugh.
They're heading straight for a Wagon.
Oh, wow,
Apparently.
this is
Nice.
gonna be a great.
I just got the guy who lets me recruit things for cheaper. The leader, the governor. Thank you.
For talent, no. Oh.
Retired fleet
I'm
officer,
so
build
glad
speed,
I
ship
haven't a fully
cost.
built mega ship yet.
Probably gonna lower my overall production, but I will put them on where I have most of my guys.
The combination of the mega shipyard and the restored precursor shipyards are very useful. I'm making so many budget BBs.
I decided that these planets have enough population that they now deserve
They
a
will
sector
be
governor. No, they need governors. They need production now, desperately. Also, can we push shields on your planets to make it harder for them to bomb, or is that like not even like no?
Do I have that? Is the real question.
I'm gonna start putting them on my planets in case I have it. Shield, where are you?
Physics Society. Who's doing my engineer? Okay.
Planetary shield generator. I'll put you there.
I do have that, thank God.
I think that's gonna be worth it for you to put on as many planets as you can possibly.
Yeah, especially these 4 planets in this one system that are very right next to them.
Oh god, yeah. I don't know if
Very exposed.
he can build that fast
One of
enough.
them is my Archeopolis.
Nice.
The other one is my Archeopolis.
Oh no.
There is currently a 1 million in that system.
There seems to be a reoccurring theme here, I'm just pointing out.
My Archeopolis. My Archeopolis
You don't
are
need
in
research
danger.
anymore at this stage of the game.
Honestly.
It's always actually pretty helpful to continue powering up your fleets, I'd say.
Yeah, and you need a life
So
span
hard
and
to
something like
see.
You don't need fleets.
I'm trying to look at my fleets, but it's like extra dark in that corner because of the angle.
Are you gonna start
Hey.
following Beiju's fleets with your fleets? Because I see
that. A
you.
wagon, one of the fleets is entering your territory.
Look out, Owagen.
Well, actually, 3 fleets are entering your territory. I'm sorry. Damn it.
Oh god, that's gonna
Bad
be
thing
near
for
me
him.
soon. Oh god, that's gonna be super near me soon. Owagen.
Buying more fleets right now.
There's a gateway there, so they're gonna not be able to get into the L cluster for a little bit. I'm trying to see if we got like an L thing around here that they're gonna start pouring into. I think as long as we
Mine's
start
quite
trimming
forward.
off fleets, they will start like turning around and trying to engage us slightly differently. Just be really careful about when you get close, Beiju, because we don't want any of our fleets getting picked off here.
Yeah.
It looks like you have quite a bit in that system that I just saw. Also, guys, if you
I
are
have a
following,
million, something like that.
I think we need to speed up our ships. Don't forget
More
combat
than a million,
edicts and
I'm so glad they haven't gone north yet, I say. With lots of sweat across their face.
Do you want
They
to?
actually aren't going up. Why are they not going up? Go ahead. Go for a wagon, not me.
No.
My Archaeopolis is one jump away from like 3 of the fleets. 2 of them.
Nice.
They are in one of the systems.
Bismarck, do you want
Think
to
I'm very-
join your
Yeah.
fleets?
You need to start following Beiju if you can. I see you've got like at least 200k, maybe 300k that we could use following. If you zoom out, it's in the systems. That's where Beiju's stuff is grouped up.
I'm going to
Zawad,
Seyama now.
and yeah, you see
They're all moving.
Tiradasador. That's where he's headed.
Okay. Why is
Oh wow, that battleship is worth 4.4k. That seems like a good battleship.
Fuck, they're coming here. No.
I feel bad at walking in. You're superior to me. You got fleets, but you don't have enough for that,
Yeah,
huh?
Just upgrading them.
Oh, but your
against shields.
Federation fleet, your Federation members should protect you, right? Hello?
I
I
am
hope
telling
so.
my fleets to follow you. Follow your 171k. Beiju.
Nice. That should work.
I am so far over my fleet cap.
Oh, no, I'm under still.
I'm at 1,055 out of 307.
Build another fleet, another destroyer fleet.
You need more
Where are we, man?
I don't know.
Bismarck. You need more star bases for
Where is your
anchorages.
fleet?
I know.
At hell,
Yeah,
at my mega structure. Upgrading
Where-
the ships.
Where do you wanna defend?
Military
think-
academies give you naval capacity, Bismarck.
don't
If you
know.
make that building, you just
War room.
spam it everywhere. You can get
Okay.
naval cap from buildings.
Ooh, can you build a gateway that?
What is the unbidden good
The
against?
gateways rule on it. They don't. But
Let's take a look at their ships really quickly. I can't actually, can I? Well, I think they have
Okay.
no armor, all shields, and
They
I
have
think they
no
do
armor.
energy damage. So what does energy do? It's like good against
Energy
armor.
is good against armor, but bad against shields.
So we need some
Okay.
shields, at least on the fleets that
You
engage
also might
earlier.
want some hulls. You might want hull augments if you have those, because they also skip a
Mhm.
bit of armor, I think.
Oh, they
Could be wrong.
penetrate. Yeah, yes. Somebody wants to look it up. Somebody who doesn't have fleets that are gonna be
Want-
necessary.
You want to bypass their shields. That is what you want to do.
Yeah, that sounds right.
I deal 400% damage with my null void beam. Is that okay?
Yes, I
That'll
think
work.
that could work. Good Federation
They're
member.
all small.
Let's
That's
go
the
save your
problem.
planets. I think this
do
might
have,
work.
like 500 of those corvettes though.
All right, where did they spawn in? Where's their home
I'm
system?
doing 50% more damage to endgame crisis.
Um,
So, I guess
I'm not going to disallow their anchorage, but Beiju, you see where their anchor is, right? The portal that they come through, that they spawn in.
that's in Cox.
Yeah, we have to be very careful about how we move around that system in particular. I'm thinking we're going left from here,
do
right?
we close that portal?
You have to kill all the fleets, so don't engage it now. Please don't engage it now. You'll just draw all of their fleets into one system and it'll kill us.
Also,
We need to
recommend that your
go-
Titans-
We need to go
Very
left
far
and pick
down.
off their fleets one by one. We need to go left and okay, I thought we were jumping in by for some reason. I think if we go left from here and pick off their fleets, we're good. But
So if they have any other anchorages built, you will be unable to do anything to their their main system.
and by anchorage, do you mean just starbase? These little systems they hold around it?
Yeah, they're called tethers or something.
Yeah, we can't let
in the
them
game.
have any systems, right? They can have fleets. They can't
They
have.
can have fleets, but they can't control systems. And in some of the systems, they will build anchorages.
But yeah, if we engage them right now, if we went into Chox, they would all just walk back. Their pathing would say we got to protect the anchor, and it would just be too much for our guys. We need to try and get them one at a time, I think. Are they using a gateway down here? Where's this gateway letting them go? Does anybody see where they're gating to?
What?
They can
Someplace
only
dangerous.
they can only gate the
Wormhole.
unclaimed systems.
Oh.
So if there's any gateways that are active that are not currently claimed, you're screwed.
Watch
Okay.
out, there's another 400k in
Yeah.
flux.
Yeah, it's not moving
Okay,
yet.
it's-
I'll watch it and let you know if I see it move, okay? That's my job for now, is just to watch this fleet.
Okay.
That's movement upright. It looks like it's going to none key. But your call if you want to walk back and just kill it quickly, or I think that might make sense. I don't know. We're quick. They're generally pretty slow, but we could try and catch up to the others. I'm a little afraid
Alloys are
about our
super cheap on the
stragglers.
market. If anybody wants to buy alloys, they're super cheap.
I trust
I don't need
Evasion on
alloys,
this.
I need minerals.
Flying to the edge of the system.
Yeah, they're going
Got
to
it.
none key. They're not actually trying to take Trunt, which seems to be where our guys are actually pathing through.
I'll
Be
back in a
careful
second, you
with your reinforcing fleets here, guys, because it's very likely they're going to get picked off if you don't like use jump drives to catch up and stuff. I'm using jump drives to catch my guys up. I hope you guys are okay with slow. We can speed it up if you want.
I'm fine with it.
Please no.
Yeah, that's fair.
My Archaeopolis, please. Actually, it's not taking that much damage.
Oh,
I think-
they've got
Oh,
more
crap, Why is
fleets.
there unbidden here?
All right,
Oh, right. This
There's
Archaeopolis
that
is invulnerable.
wormhole. Fuck,
Now-
fuck. Why?
we have 2 new fleets that just spawned in, but they're small. They're
Crap, that
200-ish.
wormhole.
We need to deal with
No.
fleets. Beishu, let's go left over to Himshal and then help out.
I go
Hefe,
in, I go
I need fleets at Hofam. That wormhole leads directly to that shit.
Where? What?
Where?
I'm pinging it over here.
Oh, I see, but all of my fleet is with Avagons.
Sounds like they might be able to handle it eventually. I don't know. It's far away from where our fleets are, so I wouldn't worry about it right this second. I think we need to go left, kill fleets, come back, deal with the new ones that just spawned in, because they're going down right and around.
Like a one shot.
We
So
might be
what-
able to
what
split
way?
up, but I think go left, Beiju. Kill fleets that are over here on the left. There's a few of
Help a
them.
wagon.
I can kill them on my own. If you want.
I would say stick together here.
The 1 million fleet is on a wormhole right now.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. It goes to my shit place.
Oh, that's
They
that's the
go-
1 mil. Yeah, we have to be aware that they have that. We may be able to pull it away if we kill like these
Well, if
400-ish.
eBay
It's
takes
moving
care of it,
towards
I'm
it.
fine.
Ah,
Oh, there's more
Have
gateways
fun,
that they're
eBay.
using.
relay. Take the hyper relay. Take the hyper relay.
Where are they gonna go
Man.
with it?
No.
All right.
It's just more of your territory.
So right now they're hopping between 2 gateways, so I think we do want to take care of the gateway near Awagan here. Okay, Eben, where is it? Can you tell me really quickly?
So one side of the wormhole is on that south little Monthral system.
Trying to find you on the map. Oh, you're on
Oh,
the
I
south? Oh, you're down there.
I'm in the north.
Right, and
that's
there's
where it
the
goes
million.
to.
Yeah, I see it now. Okay, so it could be that 1 million comes back towards the gateway, but Beiju, I think we're good to go up to the other one. Just clear that out. Hopefully a Wagon, you can rebuild that system with that gateway before they can
Yeah.
hop through that much. I recommend a few construction ships for you to rebuild with. Okay, I got pirates now. That's cool.
It's cool. Chill. Why not?
Alright, you battleship, I have a job for you. Alright, we do have a 200-ish here. Where are you going? Are you just chilling? I think they may be. There's a little system. There's a guy in Trunt. I don't know if you can see that. Looks like we have some guys in the
I see it.
area. I'm a little.
Heading for
They're going.
Trash.
Yeah, they're going left towards your gateway. They want that gateway system, I think. So we'll
There's
just.
4 plants there.
Oh God, you just kicked out all my fleets, Wagon. You need to open access to everyone.
Yeah, if you throw all of my fleet away.
Did
No,
you
yeah.
just sabotage yourself?
Wagon did.
Well,
What?
let's
Oh,
help Bismarck then.
Yeah, that's we can't. Our fleets will be back
Bye.
soon.
Yeah, I
Wow.
see
4
your
months.
cold board there.
Yeah, I didn't notice that it was closed, to be honest. I should have noticed that. Can you click open border to me and Beiju, please, if you want any help?
Yeah.
It is far too late to get help now. They're already gone.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I'm gonna follow the fleets that are in the area, which are looks like Bismarck is still in here, and Ruby's around. Ruby's following
There's
Bismarck,
the
right?
UK fleet, maybe you can get that.
Yeah, I'm going back to my systems. On the upside, the southern system in Tiralam has a precursor bunker grid, a precursor shield array, and then a planetary shield generator. So it's maxed out on orbital bombardment reduction.
Wagon.
Because one gives 50%, another gives 50, then one gives 40%.
Wagon, you still haven't opened borders to me. Not that my fleet is as important as Beju's. You need to open to the Beju's more importantly. So you just click on me, and I think there's a button that says open borders.
I
On the
don't see
move.
it.
You don't see the
He's
open.
heading over to Hepe's
No, no.
area.
All right, if I go to you, I have a button in the diplomacy
You
stream
are-
that says close borders. Right now, you have a button that says open
We are
borders.
You
dividing
You
because the rivalry. We
you
have close
rival
borders.
United Union, yeah.
Oh, that's rude. You might want to unrival me eventually.
And, yeah, I can't unrival until 32. So
Yeah.
4 more years.
All right. Well, I won't be able to do anything, but Beiju can help you. I hope.
I can jump into the gateway system, yes.
All right. That's
Meanwhile, can someone help me?
Yeah,
Tristador.
even 1 moment I'm sending my fleets.
Thank you.
Yeah, we're going into Tristador. One fleet just got caught a little early. That's unfortunate.
It's AI.
Oh yeah, I see that. They'll rebuild it. They're softening them up for us. Not really. They're just dying. But Bismarck, let's see how your fleets hold up here. We may not need to do like
Go,
one
my
spearhead
army.
here. Did you send an army in there? Is that what you're saying?
No, it's just like 600 Corvettes.
It seems to be fine. Like we can handle smaller fleets without Beiju. But we need to keep an eye on that one mill. Does anybody have visual on it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's in Beirut Eben territory.
and
One.
it's going towards Hepe's now.
I would like an active
What did I
sensor
lose?
link.
Oh, I lost a lot. Jesus.
Yeah, sure.
Mostly Corvettes and destroyers, actually.
Yeah. Let's see. Was I in that fight? I did. I had 3 battleships in that fight, apparently. Where are you? Oh, you're the pirate killer. Pirate Slayer.
Hmm.
That's my new nickname.
So that's where the war bill goes to.
Mating.
Ah, sweet. Time to group up.
God, it's so hard to see. It's so dark.
Yeah, it's not gonna sabotage us at all. It's fine.
It is honestly very hard to see.
Yeah. I appreciate you sticking with it. It's without you, I don't know how the galaxy would fare.
I have to like lean my entire body to the right just so I can get a good view of my
Oh, boy.
fleets. Because the slight angle of the edge of my screen makes it so much more difficult to see.
Right?
All of my
That's
lights in my room
hilarious.
are off right now.
Oh.
I'm just playing in the darkness.
You are
Sad.
watching the shadows on the wall.
Yes. Go, my 600 Corvettes. Show them what menacing means. The thing just melts.
Whoever's leading us here, be very aware that Chox is not a system we want to jump into right now.
We're jumping. Chalk's got it.
Yeah, Chox is going to
Full
be
speed ahead.
it's gonna upset them quite a bit.
Okay, we
Oh
got that
God,
one.
they're oh no, the Minotaur in my systems now. No, go away,
Ah.
guys. You, Beishu, help.
Where are they?
My northern edge. I think I have gateways in the area. Do you see where I just pinged?
Yeah, well, my fleets are there. Just
Okay, awesome. Thank you. Right in time. That's kind of a scary place for me.
2 fleets of them
Don't
are
worry.
coming
The
back.
third armada, the horses, have arrived.
Ooh,
As
nice.
They will save you.
That and my shield generators. Every planet is now a shield generator. I don't care what they say.
But you
Yeah,
can
it's
still
probably
open
smart.
the space to me, by the way. You should actually.
Who?
I did not
Hey,
realize how lucky I was with
Ah,
this one planet.
1 sec.
Go to the left side of the galaxy, Wagon. Beishu's your friendly neighborhood.
Yeah. I open borders.
That's good.
Perfect.
I would appreciate if we take care of the stuff north first, though, because
I'm
they.
coming.
Thank
Wait
you.
a second.
I'm afraid. You know what? Actually, it'll just scare the people onto my ring world, so this is fine.
This is fine.
More population.
Alright, yeah,
Sorry
you.
for the lag, guys. I just want to see the battle one time.
Fleet detected. Where's this fleet? Ah! Ah! Anza, no! Leave Anza alone. Yeah, they're gonna start bombing
Oh,
me
what
now.
a great time to vote for us
Wait.
Galactic Council.
There it goes. I see them moving.
Oof.
What does the Pangalactic Recycling Initiative do, actually?
I don't know.
It changes some things about your economy slightly.
Something
Nah.
we clearly don't want. Yeah, we
Make
don't
us
want that.
weak.
It reduces diplomatic weight of economy by 20% and increases clear block time by 10%. Just bad.
Oh boy. I think you'll catch them before they do too much damage here.
No, go back to heaven.
Where's the rest of what I got? You need to reinforce you. Right, I can build more ships. I should probably do that.
Nah.
Me want more mineral. Not enough.
Can probably afford to give you a little bit more, Bismarck. How much you? It's just
Yes.
whatever you can.
As much as you possibly can.
You are
I just load up
building
with
more
65,000.
naval capacity, right?
Sure.
Well, my fleet just got caught because they wouldn't follow people, so
Yeah,
mine are dead.
I think. Where's this
Bad
guy
omen.
going? Immature.
Consumer
would-
benefits? Motherfucker.
Run away,
They
Eldrick.
They wouldn't follow people through the gateways, so
I thought I saw that. Yeah. in the same system with my Drake. I don't understand what happened. It might have been blocked by closed borders or something. Do you think it was closed borders for you?
I have no idea.
Yeah. I don't know who else has like more than 200k fleet and might not have open borders with everyone in the galaxy. I got about 200, and Awagan is not able to unrival me for quite a while.
Bogus
But
the,
he might need to unrival someone else.
Bogus the Unbidden is now in the galactic community.
Oh,
So
nice.
Oh, there you go.
probably-
Someone put that in
Someone
emergency.
have dark matter.
Hey, Eben, can you open borders to me? Is that possible?
Yeah.
Just
I
let
don't
us
really achieve
stats.
because I don't have enough.
Can
dark
someone
matter.
emergency
Use Sniper
measure
Shield.
the unbidden maybe?
Well, I mean, we're currently voting on something else, so we can't. But yeah,
Hold the phone.
Ah, true.
Can almost end it.
as soon as that's over, we can.
I cannot emergency measure, unfortunately.
Oh, actually, can we emergency end?
Maybe it would be useful to have an galactic emperor.
I was
Speed
about
up
to say the
things a
same
little
thing.
bit.
You know, just have a little custodian, as you would call it.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Clean stuff up, maybe add a bit of emergency powers because of this. Also, Equilateral, my Archeopolis, has only taken 35% planetary devastation.
Okay,
I love that planet.
alright, yeah.
Okay, I can unravel.
They have
in
been
6 years.
bombarding it for like
Yeah.
the entire invasion.
Yeah,
Ever since they got here.
yeah. Unbidden, get out of that system. So rude.
Yeah. It has the maximum amount of planetary bombardment damage reduction.
Guys, we need to buy reliquaries. I just remembered I haven't been buying my reliquaries. And they got so close to killing them there. That was one system away. We're lucky they decided to try and kill me. We need the Galatron.
I have opened a reliquary. It was empty.
I got like 40,000 food there. I'm okay with that. Now all my planets can have the clone job thing. I guess, because that's gonna be useful, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I use minerals as well. Now my minerals are feeding someone right now. Alright, I think we're pretty
No, it's less efficient
solid
than
there.
just shipping them over.
Oh, no, I am just trading it to him. We're not like using the vassal agreement or anything. They took
Awesome.
1k, a million there actually, Beiju, through that wormhole in the north. Henderson has a 1 million just like north of it.
So-
Where actually?
You go through this wormhole, Clendath. They went up to the north near your vassal.
Oh, my vessel. I need to protect him.
Yeah, exactly. You can't not.
How could you let this happen to your vassal?
Yeah.
SMH.
So they're in MySpace now.
Uh,
They came through the L gate.
oh god, they're in an
Yeah.
L-gate system.
Oh no.
Alright, well, I think we're picking off fleets relatively quickly. We can probably get to your space before they're done blowing
Can
it
you do
up.
something? Okay.
They're
Can you do something
also-
in the
yeah.
south actually? Well, am I the only one? Okay.
I was following somebody, I don't know where my fleets are right now, but I'll go check on them. I would like active sensor links with you, Ruby, if that's okay. I want to see the fleets in your space, and you can see the ones near me. And everybody should have more vision this way.
It would be useful.
I see it.
suppose. Where does Clendath go? That wormhole.
Clendath goes to the north near Haran Entity. If you look, I'll ping it up here. It's
The
top
really
right.
north part of it.
It's basically
see that.
terminal egress adjacent.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to explore that so I can kill that. I really don't explore wormholes.
What are the holes?
Yeah, that's a little bit
Okay.
annoying that you just have to fly to every wormhole. That's
You just
to
do it
every
at the
second
start and don't
actually.
have to
Yeah.
worry about it.
That's a little bit annoying.
Yeah, you can't get the data from your allies, which is annoying. Like, even if it's a trade agreement, that would be useful.
Oh, I need Grasp the Void. Now I can have 5 more anchorages. Do you have a trait pick left, Bismarck? You need Grasp the Void for the extra anchorages, I think.
Hello.
I probably don't have.
Hey.
Hey.
How's it
Hello.
Endgame. we got a unbidden. And
We're ending the game. Oh,
people
no,
have
I'm
closed
being promoted.
borders. As you should when the crisis arises, you should have closed borders, right?
Yeah, that's how it works, right?
Oh, so that's how you stop the crisis. They're not allowed to go into territory if you have close borders.
Yeah. No, it's I had my fleet disappear because closed borders are
Yeah, I was
it
wondering,
rebuilt.
like, 450 naval cap. It's not that. It's not. It shouldn't be enough to fight the crisis. That's
Yeah, I have enough
at this
Silas.
point.
No,
I have 1.5k.
if you if you want to know more about my empire, I am a part of a hegemony. I am not the leader.
It is. I am
I
in here
mean,
by my free
hegemonies-
volition. I'm having a good time.
Hegemon is a
feel
weird.
secure.
Like they actually not that bad because they give you resource output, job
I know.
like job output, but I think they need. They're not as good at research threats. Like I guess they're kind of underused.
Yeah, I got enough research from my overtuned stuff and the fact that we're in Gillies with and I got Sanctuary in this game.
Yeah, but the thing about research federation is it's just a straight up plus
better,
bonus to your
definitely.
base.
Yeah.
Like, especially by crisis, if you get like a tier 5 or 4 research threat, that's like I think 70% extra research or something.
Mm-hmm.
Research speed you get from that, which is just amazing.
We wanted to try every federation.
Yeah,
type,
that's fair
actually.
enough.
I remember Beju trying to vassalize me, actually.
Yeah, and I wanted to vassalize him, and then he said, and then we came to the agreement that a federation may be better, and then I said maybe a hegemony federation.
Generally, is it's not too bad.
Next
Hey, we
level.
leveled up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do we have now?
Ooh, we're voting on
Like,
medium.
I guess the only issue with hegemony is it doesn't give anything at first tier, which is not
Well-
good.
Well, you do get a Federation fleet immediately.
Federation's fleet. I mean, you still get the. Actually, that's okay. Like the issue with Federation is they also give you a what is it, energy penalty of 15% empire wide after all.
Oh, Ruby,
You
may
said
you
that-
open your border to me?
They should be open, I thought.
No, it's not. No, it is. Yeah. Where do you have? Well, I just click into your space. Maybe I see where your gateway is.
Were you
Oh,
saying
you
that
don't have one.
the taxes from having a fleet, or is it
No,
just from
it's,
being?
if you're part of a Fed, you get
Yeah.
minus 15% to energy production, just a straight up. Like
Ah.
it's not like a normal like a tick.
Yeah,
basically, yes.
the
It's
vassal
not too
stuff
bad.
might
It's
be the way
not
to do
that
it
much,
now.
But
Vassals
it's
are
always
pretty
been there.
efficient, right?
It's always been there. That thing.
How often do you create vassals in your games, Silas? Like, do you have a thing that you usually go for with Scalariums or
No,
Prospectariums?
normally create AI versus is spanned in competitive games because you could do some stupid stuff with it.
Oh, it's
You are not allowed to change the contracts and so on.
Yeah, because it's stuff like a Prospectorium. It's stupid. It's really stupid how it is.
Yeah, I did not know that.
I love my Prospectorum. You give me so much money.
It's not the governor actually. Like you can have one AI vessel, like have a single habitat, make a single habitat, colonize it, make it into a vessel, and then you make it into a Prospectorium. And within like 10 years, 15 years, you can get the governor that gives plus 20% to alloy and consumer goods.
Is it that good? My
It's
God, how did I miss
it
that?
is it's very very strong.
Jeez, yeah. Was that what it was like at the launch of the new content, or did they tweak it?
That was how it was at the launch, and still it is. Because I mean, since then the devs have added relentless industrialist. That's literally plus 50% output to allies and consumer goods on a planet.
It's pretty funny, yeah. They're having some fun with their design.
It's only like I'm happy we don't play with score anymore in competitive games, because if we did, then that would always be a must pick. That would
Yeah.
always be a must pick, because you would need it to be able to keep up with score with other empires.
Yeah. The economy is just, it's unrivaled. There's nobody else really has access to those modifiers, apparently, right?
Only materialists, yeah, as well. It's not
Ugh.
like everyone gets it. It's like only materialists gets access to relentless industrialists. So it basically becomes like you rush your AQ and then you get the max bonus from it.
Materialist, my least favorite word. Dude,
Yeah,
the changes to spiritualism look so nice, Silas. Are you thinking that that is going to be what you play from for the near future?
No, I'm probably going to stop playing spiritualist, maybe even because of that. The changes.
Wait, you don't like them, or you think they're too good,
I
or?
don't like that they're too late game oriented.
Oh, okay. I was thinking the Covenant change is really nice.
They are very nice, kind of, but I look at it and I'm like, yeah, but what do like I made it play teacher, so I'm like, but what do teachers get out of this? Not a lot. Like teachers, like, because they locked a lot of content behind, a lot of the old content behind the tradition
Mm-hmm.
and text for teachers. So it's like, okay, teachers now need to research like I think like the psionic tech now. They need to research that to even get psionic corp,
Yeah.
Oh
which is
my
just horrible.
God.
We're all in
Game's
one
so
system
laggy.
here, huh?
Yeah,
Hello.
I'm at 12 FPS.
They jumped right on top of that fleet.
That was the
Bismarck.
goal. The second one's coming right now.
Nice. Nice trap. I think we're okay with this crisis. We have all the crises spawning, and this is the first one, so I think the others will be a little bit
I mean, my main concern
dicey.
is another unbidden.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
the other two unbidden. That's
There are
less
3 unbidden, actually. Yeah.
They only
Yeah, three
spawn
more.
if the unbidden
if we
take
don't
what?
kill them fast enough.
No, I thought as if they take like 20% of the galaxy. You sure it's a timer?
No, why would it be?
I don't know. I think it's a bit of both.
I always thought it was they had to occupy 20% of the space, and then at that
Yeah.
point it triggers. Anyways, at this point, I think we're doing pretty good. If you guys want to consider going into the main anchorage system, I feel like we've knocked out enough of their fleets that
How do we
they won't be
destroy
too
the
bad.
Anchor?
So the way I would do it is go into Chox and all together, and then once that's taken care of, all of the enemy fleets will come to us. We can kill them and then keep most of our fleets in that system while one just picks off the rest of the little anchorages, because they will spawn in Chox, right?
You can't even do anything in the main system until you picked off everything else. Like it will not take damage.
Yeah, but you can
Just cannot be attacked.
just make sure
Well, we
that
can
all
kill that
spawning
station.
fleets will
Also,
spawn
the
where
1
we are.
million is coming from them.
They're moving.
Yeah, they have just entered to our side of the galaxy.
Oh,
They're heading up to Silpha.
yeah. No,
It is also
I
a
see it.
painful thing to fight as well, because they have the anchorages, which you need to like keep an eye on and try to snipe.
Yeah, there's a few in the north that I'm hoping that we can take care of quickly.
It's like, okay, and they also spawn instantly. Like you kill one, and then another one spawns.
So, do we want to go in?
In the meantime,
As one we would, but not right now, I think. Bismarck, how much do you have here in this, or how much do we have in this system?
Let's see.
I want
I have a 63, 40. I'm gonna just get a calculator.
I want to
That's a lot more.
say we probably would be okay, but Beiju's only going to be like a few months. He's got to kill one fleet over here, take a gateway back, and they're not right next to the gateway or the L gates, but I can't imagine that's more than a month or two, or 3, 4 maybe.
I have a grand total of 378k.
See, I think with the 1 million fleet power, we want to be taking this system out once we have at least 800k with our without the modifiers affecting us. Then we can
I do
easily
not have
take
modifiers
the.
on.
Well,
I should add modifiers.
do you? Yeah, like that's my point. Is like if you had Defender of the Galaxy, you're going to be doing 50% more damage. So 700k is really more than a million k's worth of power. So I feel like if we had 700-ish k, we'd be pretty safe to move into that system. It's double what the stationary base has there, so probably knock that out quick.
Yeah, you should maybe just camp there so they don't spawn any more fleets. I think they're on Bitterness Crisis, which only spawns from their 1 point, the fleets. I'm not sure they spawn from anchorages.
Yeah, that's
More fleets.
what I remember too. It only that's like their point of entry. It's their
Because
Terra
they have enough
Invicta.
fleets to take out the rest of their stuff, if I remember.
Yeah. Oh, Silas, I'm curious. How is your Terra Invicta?
Good, bro. I'm probably stopping now because it's a long game. I felt like I actually got to a point where I was like, I can just spam more ships and I could kill the AI.
Yeah.
The aliens.
Oh, nice. I think I'm getting close to that point. What year was that?
40?
Yeah.
40, I think.
I had a feeling that was where things would cross over if you're able to survive long enough. It's kind of like in this game where you tech up, you just get better and the AI stays the same.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
I
AI
also
has fall
I
behind.
beat the alien invasion pretty handily.
My first time I had trouble, but they haven't spawned since like 2034.
They spawned 2035 every time I played.
Oh, okay.
But I think I'm pretty sure it might also be based on how much you interact with them. Like, try to assault their assets and stuff like that.
Yeah, that
Investigate. I think that just decreases their. Like, the more of that stuff they have, I think they lower the time it takes for them to come and invade you.
I think every region has a ticker of how xenoformed it has become, like how much alien life is in there, and once it reaches 100, it's like incredibly easy for them to just like grab it, or for the servants to take it for them in the late game.
I'm not sure. I don't know. But I just always have a guy on, just assaulting all the alien stuff.
Yeah. You gotta have a commander level 25 or whatever it is, command 25.
You don't even need the 25 to kill those things. They're actually pretty easy to just kill with like those 10.
Oh right, yeah,
15.
it's more for queues.
Thank you, Bejo.
No problem.
He is a friendly neighborhood.
You know that the price for that
Is that
becoming
system?
my vessel.
I'll send you my bill.
That you're giving me all your relics.
Yeah, you know the tax, right?
No.
We forgot to put that in the contract.
Somehow all the relics just got self-destructed. I don't know what happened.
Oh no, where'd all my relics go? Oh no.
Oh, weird. Someone just
Don't worry,
happened
they're
to
in my
acknowledge that
museum
dark
right now.
hole.
I will say, like, it's the Terra Invicta Windslayer.
Mm.
Should I tell you the way you could just easily beat the alien invasion?
Yeah.
Yeah, you just nuke them. Like, you just nuke them. They attacked twice so far with UFOs, and both times just nuke like 2/3 of all the armies that invaded the moment they landed on Earth.
Just nuke them.
Yeah, you just nuke them. Like, you
So,
just take.
This isn't the Alien Federation. You're talking about full invasion.
Yes,
Like
full
I don't think I've actually
alien
seen that one.
administration.
Okay, that's what I. Yeah, yeah. I haven't gotten to that point in my game, but yeah, that's pretty funny. You just nuke them to death. So would they nuke you back, or are they not into that?
They bump your countries from orbit.
Oh, I see. They don't need to nuke
So
you.
you lose a lot of GDP. You don't lose population, but you do lose quite a bit of GDP from it.
Yeah, that's gonna be a problem.
All the blood movement demolishes countries.
You can't just
It does.
like, as initiative, you can't just like be their friends and then secretly pursue your end game.
Well, no, you can
Logan, that
always
was
try
my
to ignore
territory.
them. You can try to ignore them, but they spread out very fast. Just don't do anything to limit them with the armies. Because
Yeah.
every army is like a free kill they can get on a country.
Yeah.
So even with like 3 armies and they spawn with like 9 in the first invasion, and then nuke 6 of them at the start, even with 3 armies they were able to take out like half of Africa and like Japan within like 2 years.
Yeah. And then they make it actually really scary, don't they? They upgrade those countries a bit, I think, right?
Actually, they don't. They have a very shitty military tech at the start.
Oh.
Like they have the armies that lands that are super good military tech, but then they make armies that's like human armies. And those are. To be fair, I think it's based on which country they take over, but
Yeah.
those armies at the start they're basically just industrial era, like atomic era
Not
tech. So
not gonna compete, yeah. Yeah, no, I'm excited to try and win a match. I think I'm getting pretty close to that point because I may have told you I got my first kill against an alien fleet. I killed a ship. And I know that's like you can do that early, but I just I was scared of them. I didn't want to have to deal with them stealing my
just got
stuff.
my first kill of an alien ship like the last time I played at the end of my session because I just did not make any ships. I just chilled on the Earth and made. Yeah.
Well, it's
maximize-
expensive. Do you have a good income? Like,
I had a good income. I have like 10k like nuclear stuff, and like 20k exotic materials, and like 10k.
oh yeah.
stuff.
Well,
So,
if you're
like,
not
at that
blowing up
point,
the
I was
ships, how do you
like,
get the exotics? That's assaulting
oh,
ground
not
things.
exotic, not exotic.
Okay.
What do you call it? The nuclear stuff. It's fission,
Fizzle.
Right,
fizzles.
fizzles.
missiles.
But I think what I noticed when I started building fleets is they take a god awful amount of like cash, like hard cash to maintain. So if you want to spam fleets, you have to have like the GDP funding, whatever it is.
Get some hotels.
Well, hotels are not that great because they take boost. They're good to use your boost late game, basically, hotels.
There's also the nano factories.
Yeah, nano factories are better at making cash.
Yeah. Instead of boost, it's the other stuff, but it makes 50 instead of 60. Because it also has an upkeep of 10.
Yeah, but I would say, like, it's also less crew. The issue with hotels is they also take quite a bit of crew as well.
Mhm.
Yes.
So to be fair, you
They
can
have
offset it a bit.
so much crew.
farms. Yeah, like nano and the nano factories, you can have a lot of those for like not a lot of power income as well. Unlike Mercury.
I just figured out how broken the research things are in that game too, because
Yes, they're just like, okay.
Oh yeah,
you want
the research
time ship-
campuses.
yeah.
Once you get the Mercury, you're a god.
yeah, I think I may be able to just make an insane research economy around Mercury, and I don't know if they'll come blow them up. We'll see. We'll find out.
Not if
Literally
you
the best strategy. No one goes to Mercury.
Why? I don't get it. I was
Don't
talking
know.
to my brother about this. I was like, solar is better when you're closer to the sun. It's illustrated so well in Terra Invicta. I don't understand why the AI doesn't immediately just say big number good, go there. It's a big investment, but it's worth it.
it's not even that big of an investment compared to going to Jupiter or other places.
Yeah, exactly.
Person I was watching has like 9k research from Mercury.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's pretty good.
I got like 10k research in total because of that.
Yeah.
The
By
issue
the
with-
way, the 1 million is about the sharks.
Yeah, I was just gonna say I might turn up the speed a little bit if we know we can handle this 1K. It's going to go past Chalks, I think, and into us, and if
Yeah.
it doesn't,
It is coming
we'll
for us. We
follow
only have
it.
600k. We need
we
our
should
friendly
be
neighborhood.
able to beat that.
Just not conscious here.
To be honest.
Neighborhood, where are you going? Protector, no horses. They're running away. Are we just gonna sit on the edge of the system then?
Why are your
Probably.
destroyers so powerful?
Living up to their name. I think I'm not gonna sit exactly where your fleets are. I'm gonna back up a touch. Cause
Yeah, you don't want to sit on the thing with the crisis comes. That's how to fight crisis 101. Always engage at range.
I have Corvettes.
Yeah, Bismarck's gone for Corvette spam, so he can sit there. I don't care. I will.
You
I
put-
will.
Yeah, you put your Corvettes on the point and your battleships all the way on the other side of the system.
That's
It's
a fun way to do it.
Comments just, I mean, they work, but they're not great.
Issue,
It's just
please
better to
come
spam more
on.
battleships.
Well,
With
in the new
phase two
one,
here, we can beat the 1
What?
million.
What?
In
My
the new
ships
one.
are in tiers to door, whatever. It's
Yeah, you're
called.
just above us. Come
I
down.
mean,
Yeah.
in the
Like,
new one, I
or-
still think
Well, I don't
actually
know where the
artillery
1
ships is
million
gonna be
fleet
better
actually will
with
go to.
crisis.
so Beiju, I
I'm
think
watching the
Assume
1
they
million
would come
fleet.
to us.
wherever this 1 million fleet in Chalks goes, you're gonna kill it. If it stays in there, you just come to us and we'll all go in together. I think we can kill that.
Oh
But
yeah.
We don't need
And I
to
have my
go
Corvettes
in
on screen.
until we know they're sitting there. It looks like me like they might
Go
be.
north
They're going north, you think?
Mm-hmm.
to Trent.
Yeah, they're
I don't
moving.
know. I'm not 100%. Yeah, they are.
I saw them turn.
All right, let's turn towards
they're
Trent
coming.
then.
No. They are just
Spinning.
circling. So they are coming to
Oreb.
Oreb, I guess.
Yeah, they're coming to us. Oreb. So Beiju, can you come to
Okay.
Oreb?
What do I get for that? Okay, I'm coming.
We
You
only
get
have
loyal
600K.
vassals.
You get our loyalty.
You're gonna leave the Federation anyway. You're stuck with me.
I remember how
Somebody's
you
gonna
got
roll
there.
independence.
Somebody will free me.
Oh man.
I feel like all my planets have unemployed pops right now. I have not looked at
In the
them
new
closely.
version, I would say my think is that artillery battleships are still going to be the best, just because the way they work is they deal a lot of damage.
Yeah. You just need to have I think
And I don't
spreading
think
them
frigates are
out.
gonna get insane damage on crisis ships, because technically crisis ships are not that big
You hit
ships
stop.
actually.
But if you have multiple fleets with battleships, they'll be able to cover each other's like places they can't hit with their minimum range, right? So I feel like
I mean,
battleships
you don't want to go
can
into
support each
minimum
other.
range anyway in the current version against crisis. The moment the crisis jump in on you, is where you lose half your fleets
Yeah, but
against the crisis.
If you had 3 fleets like in 3 corners and they
The
just
1
had
million is
insane
running away.
range, then are you
Just
kidding
have
me?
them in one. Just have them in one fleet, because you want to be able to kill the crisis fleet before they even get into minimum range. The moment they do get to that,
But we
then
don't need the unbidden focus anymore, actually.
then you already kind of lost.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell my fleets to follow Beiju's. Beiju, we may be about to go into Chalks, because if they abandon it, then we just hop in there. They come back, we kill them. You know.
I go to the border and then we go in, I would say.
Yeah, it looks like they're just sitting there. I don't think they're actually leaving that system.
Yeah, we scared them off.
All right, everybody, if you
Sad.
don't have your combat edicts and you're in this fight, please, please.
Hey, y'all, also take your military applications because it gives you harmonic isolation shield damage.
Where? What?
What?
On your military applications for relics.
Yes, it's
true.
actually a thing which not a lot of people use.
I don't have.
I just
use it right
happened
now.
to be
I can do
using
it.
and selling stuff, and then I saw it.
Yeah,
Right,
totally.
no.
Shield damage, perfect. I will be doing that. Good point. This is
Like I know that that's one of the players in like compared to they're like, holy shit, I never knew that.
Last Ascension Burrow.
yeah. And then
Like I
Gilly's used so many relics, you might as well do it. I'm at 1,400.
I mean, to be fair, the impact on it is not that good. Plus 10%.
It's
Over-
just another little thing that you could do to further optimize, yada yada yada.
They are leaving Chalks, so I think we go into Chalks as soon as they leave, and then they'll come
No,
back
let's
and
go
die.
in. Just follow me. Go in.
Alright,
Go,
whatever.
go, go.
Sure.
Go.
Reroll Jenkins.
Here it goes.
Reroll.
Oh, they.
Oh my God,
Yep,
you
we
won.
missed them.
Sorry,
It's as I intended. Perfect.
No, they're just.
Yeah,
We'll
no.
kill like the
No,
station
but-
behind them.
Oh,
As soon as they see this, I think their pathing will say, "We need to go back into that system," and they'll just suicide it to us.
We won.
Yeah, easy. Now,
Easy.
well, they've got to win their fight, but then they turn around and attack us.
No, the
I
portal's
believe.
dead.
What?
Yeah.
Portal's dead.
The portal's
What?
dead.
Ow.
Did they change that? Oh, okay.
We have to kill every single station they had. That was the last station they had.
really? Damn. That was the own anchorage.
I thought this is not on Anchorage. Okay.
They must not have had an acreage.
I thought
Yeah, no, we
whenever
killed them
they
all.
have a
I got
system
it,
that
I got
counts.
the relic. I got the relic.
No, not every system. It's a specific
Ship
like
weapons
system.
range plus 30%. Oh boy.
Is that it? What's the active?
You're
Active is jump drive range plus 100%, jump drive cooldown minus 50%, and quantum catapult bullshit.
Oh,
And
do you have one
passive-
of those ready to go?
Like
I'm building
jump.
one, yeah.
Honestly, like the fact they added so many jump cooldowns
can you guys help me with
the game
Chunt?
now, it's actually kind of
Yeah,
scary.
give me a second.
Mhm.
Because jump cooldown is probably one of the strongest things you can get. Because
Yeah, definitely.
if you just spam enough of it, no, they can't catch you. Like they literally can't
I'm
catch
coming
your
to the
fleets.
border. Yeah.
They
It's
can't
pretty
even
nice.
counter you by jumping on you as well. Because you will get your
I'm following
modifiers
one of
gone.
your fleets, Bismarck. Just go in.
Mobility
when
is-
my fleets arrive, yeah.
It's like dodging damage and mobility are two of the most insane things in video games. Like reducing damage is great, but if you could just not take damage and get really lucky, that's it. That's like it's perfect. But also, if you're able to outmove things, they'll never reach you, right? It's just like negating all forms of negatives. We're following him, right? Yeah. Okay.
Yes. Please be following me.
I was just looking at it. I was like, what? There's one fleet there.
Please follow me so I don't lose my entire fleet.
It's the Corvettes. Oh, there goes some Corvettes. Goodbye, Corvettes. Oh, God.
I love my Corvettes so much.
This is for the Emperor.
I've only had my Corvettes for 5 days, but that happens.
God, is that disruptors I see?
Those are null void beams.
That is
Oh,
a
no,
lot of
yes.
lines.
I can no, against a pin it's fine. That's fine, all voids.
Yeah.
It's kind of overrated. Not like a lot of players overrate them a lot highly because it's like, oh, they get rid of shields. Slightly
Oh, yeah.
better than kinetic,
not
and
that
they are
good.
like 10 times worse against everything else.
I was gonna say.
One,
They're good for this single situation.
what
Yeah.
you do is you have a bunch of Corvettes with them, and then just battleships behind them. And does the Corvettes die? You don't care.
Poor
Or you
Unbidden.
can have, or you like the issue there is the Corvettes is still going to focus fire on one battleship, and then they're going to be shooting a null void beam into the bad. Yeah,
Hey, a wagon.
it would be good if they are a ship AI knew how to spread damage, but it doesn't. So
Yeah.
it's kind of like you need to think of what is the best on average. Kind of.
Totally.
I
It's,
just
That's
want
why
you
you
to
don't
know,
mix fleets because mixed fleets is
Equilateral
best on
still has
average.
not reached
where
100%
if the focus fire on a specific target, no matter like what is the health situation of that specific target.
I mean, I've always sure you can have some favors. Why not? I've always mixed fleets because I
that's
feel
not
like
a small amount.
it's It's nice to have some fleets early in the game, earlier than other players like to for clearing things. And I usually just don't like to delete them because that feels dirty.
God
It feels like
fucking
an
damn
exploit,
it.
you know?
Elites. What?
The salvagers reform. Now you can send them to the salvagers without any kind of.
But the salvages are normally just far away for me,
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
on the other side of the galaxy.
It
You
is
don't them
part of the
whenever you
game.
research habitats, though. You get an event with them when you research habitats.
Yeah.
So you just research habitat, then you get access to them. You also get like a lot of alloys. I think something like 5 years worth of. No, not 5 years. Or is that 5 years?
Huh.
It might
thought
be
it was
something like
4
5 years worth of your alloy income you get when you meet the scavengers.
Wow, I don't remember like seeing that
If they
or
give you a gift.
Yeah.
that's pretty good. Are they more likely to give certain factions gifts? Let me guess, they give materialists gifts.
No, they get like they just give it when you research like habitats.
Okay. I guess I don't always research habitats. I bet I have in this one just because I have pretty solid tech income. What are you guys making? I'm at 13k.
Research.
13k what?
Research, 13k research.
I'm at 6k.
I'm at 10k.
I'm only at 5.
Alright, my overtunes are
7K.
doing their thing.
Did you ever
Hi,
get
Wagon.
some of the people I engineered back?
Did I ever...
You don't overtuned as well.
what?
Hmm.
Let's see, what do you have E-bend? What are you which species are you
I have
talking
some
about?
rackets that I added fertile on top to your pre-planned growth.
Oh, really?
So like, we won, right?
Well, we won this one. Yes.
Yes, like this one so far, we won.
Yeah, yeah, easy, I think.
Okay.
And now the fun part's gonna start.
Yeah.
Because the next one's either gonna be contingency,
Oh, yeah.
which
If
is going
y'all
to
want-
murk everybody.
Or it's the edge, right? Yeah. The
Invasion
Scourge.
defeated.
Yeah, or the scourge, which will be like another nobody cares.
I bet it hits Bismarck. It's gonna be right next to me in Bismarck.
Every single one spawns in my systems.
I'm calling
This
it. This is where they're
Fuck,
gonna
you're
go.
right for it.
And Bismarck, they're gonna spawn there, but they're just gonna attack me.
Wait, who's going to spawn now?
I'm calling that the Scourge is gonna hit me and Bismarck on the bottom right.
Oh, you're playing ×3 crisis.
Yeah,
Yes.
Oh,
All
I would
crisis.
say that's not. Unless they can spawn at the same time, I'm not sure. But I think from what I heard, they could only spawn one after another. That's like 10-year delay between them.
And is it like a significant jump between?
My game is
See
so
how
lagging.
they are. Actually, it is a significant.
because
It's
of
a big jump actually. I think it's something like 2/3 stronger. 2/3 stronger than the previous crisis. Every time they go to, you go to the next crisis.
I think we'll be able to handle
Oh.
that if we got
it's
10
actually
years.
pretty big. Yeah,
But
so
maybe.
it's a pretty big jump between them.
Oh, there's actually room for scheming and subversion.
us
mean-
studying an intergalactic war.
My thing is like I think like then you get done with the then you're done like year. I guess. Yeah, I guess you would be done year 70. Because you will need to remember after that the contingency is there.
Yeah,
And the contingency is the longest crisis by far. Because you need to take out all the 4 worlds, and then afterwards you need to go defeat the main world. The Scourge, I guess the Scourge, you could technically you can actually just defeat the Scourge within like the first 2 years.
they're not that bad.
Yeah, because you know where they're going to land. So if you just kill all the fleets they land with, then they're dead.
They changed that.
It did.
They did.
So there's a lot of things they've changed apparently.
The main fleet still shows up even if you kill all the scouts.
I mean, yeah, it's the main fleet, and I still think the main fleet would show up anyway. But if you kill the main fleet when it shows up,
Oh yeah.
then it is just it. It's
Yeah.
like
Yeah, definitely.
It's nice to have some fleets that are contributing a little bit. So if we're gonna need to fight Scourge and Contingency, is there a build that we can start putting our fleets on that will just like work for either?
My
Guessing you
personal
need
Contingency
more
favorite.
is mixed, and Scourge is just anti-hull and armor.
So
Yeah.
we want to
My
counter that
personal
then.
favorite with contingency is anything that bypasses shields.
No, I would keep what we had then, because I think.
That's my personal preference, but that is not necessarily the optimal preference.
Yeah, I just don't like changing design. I still have my guys on the neutron things because I looked at my text and I'm like, where's the bypass? Oh, there's the bypass. I didn't look that closely.
Classical Windslayer.
Yeah, right. Wow.
The Scourge will just get decimated by neutron launchers, so it'll be fine.
Yeah. Easy. They don't do that much point defense, right? I'm not crazy, am I?
No, they have lots
Probably
of fighter crafts and missiles, though.
Hmm.
So if you didn't want to build your defensive destroyer line, yeah, before the patch.
I'm saddened. I will say though, I'm saddened by X's kind of saddened by the changes they're adding in the combat update.
Oh, really?
Because there's been a very minimum amount of multiplayer compared to multiplayer played on of the very good players ever since they announced that update.
Oh.
The beta, which is not that, and there's reason for that, I think, to be fair.
Yeah, everyone wants to learn the new system and be good at that when like everybody switches over.
I think it also has some weird things. Like, for example, I hate the design of the frigate. Like, I hate it actually a lot.
I don't understand why it's not a Corvette. Like, it sounds like it's another Corvette.
Yeah, why is it not? First off, why is it not a Corvette? And did you really add the ship which counters all the big ships, and you get it at the start of the game?
Yeah.
Why would you ever want to go into like a bigger ship than a destroyer that costs more tech to get into? If someone could just build a frigate and then, your battleship kind of just died to a fin he got max out at like year 30.
I mean, I have to imagine this is something they've.
60, 70.
I have to imagine
to
this is
max out.
something they've talked about and played around with for years. You know, like it can't be a new idea that they're just throwing out there.
No, it's not exactly. But I think there's like, with how they don't really think about it like at all. Like, I guess compared to multiplayer thing of like that there's jumps between the game. I think they thought about it in like a combined picture, and then they didn't really think about, okay, how do the game develop? They thought, if you have all the things, then how would you play it?
Mm-hmm. No, I
But
think it's interesting. Yeah. It seems like they're trying to give more flavors to the game, more ways to play it, and they're just adding more and more like role play options, civics, things like that. And then like when you looked at the combat, it was just so like one note.
Wait, I think they could have made it. I would say like half of the stuff I actually like. I don't think all the changes is too bad.
Yeah.
But I think it was a bit weird of the way they went about it in a lot of ways.
I'm very excited to see how combat goes against like at this stage of the game. Lots of people will have gone different routes. But they can also hard pivot like if they really feel like it.
There is no clear meta yet. That's true. But I would be careful of saying, okay, there's no clear meta yet. That means there's going to be. We don't know that. Maybe someone will fire like one composition that just ends up being neutron, that end up being the same as the neutron meta. Everyone does it.
Yeah, I bet that will happen. They're friendly.
Empires woke up.
Just seen the files.
You can invite them in a federation. Like they're pretty chill. Those guys.
Can we?
We can't. They don't like us.
I mean, maybe
we cannot invite them.
The Fallen Empires
Possible
are
to
still
invite.
around. I'm surprised you haven't killed them earlier.
And polite and nice.
You're watching, I think, mine, right, Silas?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, but I took this one over here because no
You
one
took
else.
it, I destroyed everything and gave you the planets.
Well, I made claims on 3 of them, and nobody
I
else
helped.
could. So,
No.
yeah, we had to
I
go back
helped.
to war with the Total War after they woke up and killed that. And this is still around. And hey, you know what? Actually, Bismarck, maybe we should kill these guys. But it's your call, man. That will awaken the
I'm-
contingency.
No, will it? I don't think it will.
No, I'm just saying.
These are the guys that goes after the contingency when it comes around.
Yeah, they'll help us, and it'd be kind of nice to have one more fleet out there. But they'll also probably just die in a
I don't think
stupid
they
fight.
scale I don't think they scale at all.
Yeah, if
If I remember.
It's
I
like a
think they're kind of
50-50
useless.
chance they help us all. Help us.
Bismarck, you want to just claim their systems and attack, we can do that. I mean, it's next to a gateway. Anyone really can at this point.
Yeah.
I don't know if you want to take over more planets at this point. you
I-
you have so many planets. You and me both, man.
How many do I have right now? I have 22 colonies.
It's not
Oh.
that many planets also that the machines have compared to others. They just have the wind world.
Yeah,
That's it.
1, 2,
And the wind world's only 3
4,
like planets.
5, 6,
but
7,
each
And the big
has some
total.
interesting things going for it. I don't know what the ancient cryo chamber does, but
I mean they
This
have
is
the
good.
bonus stuff.
I
The
feel
crowd
like-
chambers disappear when you take it over.
they may not have as many planets and I don't know, maybe arguably less pops, but when you look at like this capital here, that has a lot of special resources.
Yeah, like it's the buildings that matters for machines. Or well, not for the Fallen Empires. That's the real price always. It's just the buildings alone.
hmm
Yeah.
I mean,
those
Autoforge, to be
buildings
fair.
are actually
Autoforge is
pretty
kind
good.
of bad. They need to buff the Autoforge.
Yeah, I agree.
Because it's
Especially-
actually worse than normal.
Oh yeah. I'm pretty sure my Chiapolis is up better than
No.
that.
Are these guys allowed in my civilization? I think I'm not playing spiritualist for once, so I might be able to. Is that one pop? There's one organic pop on this planet. Care. Is that organic? No, I can't tell. Machine. Why do you look
It is a
different than
machine.
everything else?
It's a new machine with clothes. Don't you know that? It's the new machine with clothes. I talked with actually with the guy who did that at PDXCon.
Oh, that's
Me and
really
Stefan
cool.
was like, he talked to us about we were like testing out in what was it, toxoids at PDXCon.
Oh, that's
He came
cool.
up and talked like about how that is they added the clothes for that one machine type, so you can change clothes for the machine.
So is it supposed to be that there's only one of them on this planet, or is that just like by chance?
Yeah, it's I guess it's kind of weird. I guess they're different pub type. That's the issue. Carebot. Actually, no, that's probably a player. I think that's a player machine.
Oh.
This, I
Who-
think this might have been some weird event or something. They got the player.
Yeah,
machine.
sometimes
Yeah.
they'll ask, hey, we need extra pops. Give us 1 pop. And say you
Yeah,
say
that's
yes,
probably why then.
and then it shows up.
Oh, Aganar,
Because-
do your machines have clothes? Ah, that looks like maybe the machine right there. Is it the same thing? It's a different portrait?
It is the same. It is the same. It's only
Oh, Agan was AI for a few sessions there. So.
Sanctuary Project has a care bot. So yeah, that's rubies.
Man, no, I never play
it's named
machines.
Carebot. It's named Carebot as well. That's also what I thought because they wouldn't name it Carebot normally.
Yeah, they
So
don't
then
name it. It's
then
just
it's one of
ruby
mine.
species.
Oh, you
It's
made
one of
them?
Rubicans.
Ah. There he is. He's got the clothes.
Yeah.
Oh, fight substance abuse? No. Oh, it's an envoy. Who cares?
Oh no, drugs. Oh wait.
Don't want to know whose freaking trade is going through my system.
I hope it's not me.
But
Well-
like, it's kind of. I will see how it goes with the with the new update, the beta. But
I'm just
I'm
sad
kind
that
of
they're
like
basically gutting Fightercraft again. Like now there'll be
Strikecraft.
Yeah.
Strikecraft. They always been trash. They can't make the thing work, and I feel like Strikecraft actually really needs now to be useful because the added frigates and like the
Frigates should
frigates.
be countered by something that.
Yeah,
like,
and
They are
imagine
by point defense.
like I would no. They should also be countered by Strikecraft. I think. Like
Yes,
honestly.
I agree with that.
Like I
agree
would
with
say, like when I think of it, like in my mind, I think, okay, what is the most obvious thing if you're big ships to counter frigates? You probably go like something like carrier cruisers, because then you also get point defense on your cruisers.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
I
But
like that.
strike crafts are kind of trash, so still
Still.
is the issue.
Mid at best.
I
They're
guess
only
the
good
way I guess the thing they would need to do is make the strike crafts so they all come out at the same time. Like they don't come out piecemeal, but all the strike craft goes out at the same moment.
Yeah.
Or like even have that be an update where it improves the launch speed, or they improve with like level of fighter craft, because that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like there's no reason why you're not adding like improved systems for launching with every generation of fighter craft.
Totally.
Oh
I don't
god,
know.
I forgot I had a mana decompressor. I need to build that.
Oh, the AI took the best thing for me. You want to know what Ascension perk it chose?
Hmm?
It chose Executive Vigor. I
Oh.
Wow.
love having an
I
extra
mean, at this
100
point,
unity per month.
I mean, at this point, yeah, it's pretty
Yeah,
useless.
useless.
It's very useless.
I had a
It's
It
moment.
doesn't
basically-
give 100 unity. It gives edict funds, which edict funds are nice, but then like
Yeah, they're
It's
very
got
strong early. It's a
unity.
very strong like Ascension perk early. It's
just
basically
wish
a
it
must pick for
scaled a
most
little.
builds as like tier 1.
it has no scaling though. So like, hey, yeah, I have this, but like mid to late game, it's kind of useless now.
Yeah,
Trash.
it's useless mid to late game, but like early game, it's like okay, I can get another. I can get basically I can for free get 2 of the raw resources,
Mhm.
like what they call it,
Hell yes, that money.
edicts, and those things are just insane. They just buff your
Yes,
economy.
they are the best
huge.
thing ever. Like capacity subsidies and like mining subsidies, best thing ever. Love them so much.
Oh wait, when did I get this planet? Oh, I think I know what this planet is. This is in Fallen Empire space. I'm just looking around on my. Oh, I've. How many arcane institutes? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ah,
This is
nice.
why this is
Not
why I
enough.
don't like. Gillies is such
Interesting thing.
It just adds so much. Gillies is just
It does, and it's not really balanced, and it's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And that's
Yeah,
why I
it's
keep
okay.
going back. Yeah, the next one will be more vanilla, but with the beta. I want to just see what the beta's like.
I
It's been
like
fun.
In multiplayer, do you want to play the beta?
You don't think it's ready for that?
I think it's fine with. I think the multiplayer is fine with the beta. I have not heard anything, but I haven't heard anything about if it. I haven't heard it's not bad at least.
But maybe the beta is already public then, as just not beta anymore. Since just
It is.
Eh.
No, it's still beta. I think
Well,
it's going to be beta for a month.
We are
I
not
think it might
doing
release at. I
that,
think it's going.
guy.
I think it's going to come out of beta in December. Is my guess.
Yeah, that would make
That
sense.
late. Okay.
They want to
That
tweak
late?
it a little bit, I think, because there's so many
think
big
you need-
changes.
I would say you need to think about like what is the development cycle of PTX, and we might see like actually I'm not sure we're going to see a DLC. We might see a DLC after December. That's a common time. Actually,
Mhm.
no, it's not January. They never release January. What is the
Well,
month
we'll see
after?
another DLC then.
Yeah,
What
Toxicity
is the
was
month after January?
February.
February. Yeah, February. I think.
I want another story pack.
Sounds
Like
about
I don't think
right.
we're gonna see another DLC this year. That's 3
Well,
months.
It'd be funny if they did do something like a secret, like a Christmas thing comes out a week before Christmas, and it's psionic focused.
They
Maybe
can't
I'm
psychic
keep
just
it
trying to
Santa.
buy
secret.
food for my people. Stop voting on stuff for our federation. God.
They can't keep that kind of secret. They're not that good.
Yeah.
You could,
After
like you
seeing
guys,
Toxicity.
like it's actually kind of hilarious PDXCon because we got access to all of the pre-access content of Paradox, all the DLCs that had not released yet.
Oh
And we were
wow.
not supposed to have that. Like that was like someone like put all the keys on it. They like a few hours before PDXCon.
Some intern.
Yes, and then they can just take it off, you know.
That's amazing. Wow.
Like, yes, it's
What a hero.
I haven't heard about that. I feel like that would be a big people would be talking about it. Did they like go around and make you
why
guys
would
sign
P-
NDAs
why
or
would
something?
PDX say no? Why would PDX? I think they said it to the content creators, if I remember.
Yeah. They're like,
That's about it.
they're like, please don't ruin it. Our
Please don't
launch.
please don't release everything we
Yeah.
showed. Oh well, yeah.
It's like technically you're not an NDA, but if you like us and you want to work with us.
If
We
you
will
ever
stop
want another
giving you early
key ever again.
Yeah,
No, I
right.
think they said something like you're allowed to use like 10 minutes of footage or something from a game or something like that.
That's not too bad.
I think they said something about that.
Even the unreleased stuff? That's pretty generous. If that's the case.
The quantum catapult reduces the time missing in action of fleets.
Oh.
Actually nice.
Oh.
yeah.
Yeah, and so
Didn't know
you
that.
can do
I
the
didn't know it.
emergency measures. And, it'd
Yeah.
be cool.
But yeah, none of the stuff there, like none of the stuff we saw was like it has not been announced yet. All of it had been announced. They just hadn't released any details on it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And surprisingly, right after that, they kind of ramped up all the release of the information right after that happened.
Did you see Stardius before other people then?
See what?
It's something
Stardius?
Yeah, is that how you say it?
Star Deus or something.
Yeah.
It's the
it doesn't ring a
space
bell.
symbol kind of thing.
It's like
It's
RimWorld.
the RimWorld-esque thing. I like it. I've been playing it a lot.
No,
Oh?
I
Yeah,
have
I
not. No,
Yeah.
that
I
was
played a
nothing
little
of
bit
it
of it.
there from I believe. There was nothing there of it.
I watched the release stream and initially I was like, I want to play this, and then watching I was like, I don't know. It seemed very much like RimWorld, but you like it, Ruby? Like what's enjoyable about it for you?
I enjoy it. It's just a little. It's just it. I mean, it's RimWorld, but it's different, right? Like it's the same feel, but the way you go about things is slightly different.
Okay.
Wasn't it more compared to? Here's the funny thing, because the Prison Architect devs also made a game that's very similar to that. That's also early access right now.
When I first heard it, I was like, "Is this the same people who did?" Yeah, I thought this was the same people who did it, but no, it's completely separate.
No, those yeah, it's kind of. I'm more looking forward to the Prison Architects people.
Oh,
game,
it's not out
to be
then. They're
honest.
still working on it.
Oh well, that one is early. I don't think it's public early access yet. I don't think it's public early access yet, but that one I think has a bigger scope. It looks more interesting.
So are you saying like it's not public as in creators have access, or it's just kind of like they have some beta testers looking at it?
Acebix streamed it.
Oh, cool.
Like a very early version of it.
Right.
And it was very like obvious, very alpha.
I see.
Level
stuff. Oh, that's pretty neat. Makes you wonder what Paradox will be up to in the future. Oh, I'm about to hit max influence, guys.
Also Victoria 3 as well.
Pepe, why is Hater the Shroud not in our federation?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I need to request a key.
So has
yeah,
anyone been watching
should-
Age of Empires?
They're now simulacrum.
know.
so-
Lately, no.
Age of
What?
Empires?
Age
Oh,
of Empires
Since a
2.
while.
Who
That's
do you...
the new.
Yeah.
Right now it's the
I've
one
watched
low.
Neely a lot. It's the German one, Neely from Hamburg. I watched
I
him
know.
a lot.
I know you watch
It's
him. I
cool.
think I saw you on his Twitch stream before.
Yeah.
Oh,
Maybe.
yeah,
But it's a while ago, actually.
Yeah, they're doing the Red Bull
Do you?
low, like a 200,000 tournament.
Oh, okay. Who organizes it?
Red Bull.
it?
It's a Red Bull low.
And Neely isn't part of Red Bull anymore. I heard something about that.
He's still there. He's still there as a caster.
He's still their
like-
caster? Okay.
Yeah, they have all the classic caster. Dave, Memp, Nelly, T90. Yeah, those four, basically the four classic.
I remember loving that game a lot, but never being any good at it, like as a kid. And I remembered watching some people at one point recently play it, and it's just like it's on another level. I don't think I'd be any good at it if I tried it again. But I'd like the idea of maybe
They
jumping
have
back
spent
into it.
decades playing this game.
Yeah, so they have spent decades. It's exactly like I'm pretty sure all the pros in there has like 10 years of experience, basically, at this
Right.
point. Or the top pros, at least.
Yeah, it's like the meta changes, but they still have the skills. Like the clicking skills are you gotta be
They
fast.
know how to
Well, they
find
don't
setup.
change it like Stellaris, to be fair. Like, it don't like, okay, now you engage, you shoot your units differently.
Hmm.
Oh, we have a new resource called, I don't know. Like,
Slow.
That's the issue I kind of have with Stellaris. PDX Game 2, to be fair, to extend is they change everything. And it gets kind of almost frustrating at this point.
I hear what you're saying, but the people that I play with on Saturdays are kind of frustrated with how static Planetfall has become. Like after the last DLC, they did one or two big, massive balancing changes, and nothing else from the devs, you know. And I do love that they're listening to the community in the Stellaris side and trying to be like, okay, we want to make this better. Like they're very invested in it.
I guess it's not that update is good. Yes, it's just the like PDX is just very unique developer, and they changed the entire game. They changed the mechanics of the game.
Yeah.
They can release a game one way, and towards the end of it, then nothing looks alike.
Mm-hmm.
Like Stellaris is the worst case of that. Actually. Nothing in Stellaris is like it was on release.
Thank God, because on a release it sucked.
Yeah, it did suck on release.
Man, piles, man.
It did suck on release. Like I think the only PDX game where they actually broke the curse of having like some bad design choices is like what do you call it? It was one of the.
Good God, I just.
It was
noticed that
Crusader Kings 3. Crusader Kings 3.
Yeah.
That one actually. All like they released that game and it was really good at its core. Nothing in Crusader Kings 3 they thought we need to change this mechanic. All of it was good. All of it was like we can build from this right away. We can make constant DLCs.
Yeah, no, I enjoyed it a lot. It crashed on my computer a few times. I started to worry that my computer was having issues because I was running it, but I was like not sure why because it doesn't seem like that graphically intense. But I enjoyed playing it a lot. I felt like it was an improvement to Crusader Kings 2 in a lot of different ways. There were some
It's
places
like-
that felt like slight downgrades, but so minor, like mostly improvements. Oh, we got people
like,
here in chat. Hey guys.
Wow, chat members. How long have they been there?
5 minutes. Sorry, guys. More bits. Omega, hello. So we were in conversation. It's kind of like I was talking to chat here. Sorry, Silas, you were saying something.
Too funny.
You know what my
building more
Ecunopoli
Corvettes.
doesn't need? And it doesn't need alloy foundries.
Yeah, Morbits is still here. Hi, Morbits. I love the way he
just
weighs.
noticed. New gas is expensive. I'm sitting on a lot of gas.
I feel like the lowercase o with the slash next to it for waving is like a thing that happened right after I stopped like taking in new mannerisms, texting shortcuts. But I like it a lot. It reminds me a lot of things that I type. I don't use
I do that with
emojis. Emojis are weird for me.
I use the
Imagine
lowercase
being
o and a
emojis.
7 for like a salute.
Yeah.
The 07, good old 07, classic.
Yeah.
I like it. I'm gonna have to use that too.
That's my favorite chemical formula.
Love that thing.
Well, the game's running pretty good at normal here. I think it wouldn't be able to really do any faster. Bismarck
Huh.
issue, are we killing the Decron contingency, or are we just letting them be an extra 300
I
free
am
power?
thinking about it for a while now.
If you
Because
want,
they have lots of benefits to killing them.
I don't think I should take them because I might kill some of the robots. I'm spiritualist, and I think,
Oh, if
Yeah.
we go to war with them, I'm taking them all.
yeah, exactly. You should just take the planets. Exactly.
I would send my rapid response fleets, my destroyers.
All right. Well, if you're ready to make claims, let's just do it. Let's get our fleets over there.
Won't all the robots die anyway?
He's a
If I
robot.
take them, no.
Bismarck's a
Yeah,
robot.
but they're a hive mind.
I'm also hive mind.
They're both hive robots.
Oh.
It's
They-
actually
so-
a
Is
perfect
that
neighbor for him.
changed in this part, or is that not changed until the beta?
No, it's always been like that.
What has always been like that? I was going for a bit.
If robots invade robots, they can just
Yeah,
infiltrate them.
I think that has always been there since the release of robots.
Yes, it's been like that since like they've been introduced. or
So
something.
in the beta now synthetic evolution empires can also invade robots and take them over, and they
Oh,
use
hell yeah.
their pups.
Right. That was, I think,
I
Ruby
mean-
was saying.
It's pretty like robots kind of needs a buff,
Mm.
and Rogue Servitor needs a nerf. Like
No.
it needs a nerf. It's just straight up better robots. It's like, okay, you need Unity with robots. What do you have of Unity options? Memorialist, maintenance protocols. You really don't want maintenance drones. Not really good either.
No.
Rogue Servitor, you get access to AQ. You get extra pop growth from just the biotrophies. You get a lot. You get extra production, specialist output from biotrophies. Like, it is insanely good. Like Rogue Servitor,
Yeah.
I'm only making-
absurdly good for like
Guys,
a
need
robot
to-
stream. So if you buff robots across the board, which robots need, then
Oh,
Rogue
it's
Servitor
not-
is going like another level above.
Somebody said
It's
they
not-
needed to go. Maybe was that a wagon?
Mhm.
No, it was me.
You got to go here.
Yeah, but if you wanna, you can continue.
Maybe for a little. I don't know how long, but we'll see.
I mean, we can kill this guy then finish up.
Bye, guys.
See
Later.
ya.
I mean, my rogue servitors, my alloy drones are only making 27 alloys each.
Exactly. That's like the big issue with Rogue Servitor I have. It's just, and then you have the AQ. That's just the final cherry on top. Is just like, you have the strongest late game option economy wise than
Yeah.
anyone else. You just have
Nice.
Rogue Servitor AQs. It's stupid. Like, it's just a middle finger to other robots lately. It really is. It's like, I get a AQ, and not just normal AQ. I get an AQ with
Unity.
an AQ where I can get plus 200% output extra.
Pretty
Damn
broken.
right. Great. Good stuff.
Balance.
Like,
It is
Come
balanced,
on.
'cause everything else in mine sucks.
Yeah, you don't have that much tech, right?
Most of my tech comes from my Ikus.
Like,
Because they have...
I can tell you that the devs don't want to even like the reason why the devs don't want to remove the AQ for rogue servitor is not they know that it's super broken. They know it's super broken as a thing. But at this point, ever since they added it, because they just said it as like an offering, like, oh, let's add it to rogue servitor AQs. Like I talked to the dev, like he actually had like you could feel sadness in him when he was like talking about the rogue, like the balance of the rogue servitor. Like, yeah, we probably shouldn't have done that, but what can we do now? Now it's content. We can't just remove content.
That's pretty funny, man.
Well, what I would suggest they do is they give all robots another special planet that is equivalent to a Nika Monopolis. Right? Like, I mean, they
Isn't
have
that what
they have the
machine
machine
worlds
worlds, but another one. Then remove EQs from rogue servitors and just give all of them that one planet. Like, that would balance the robot part. But how to achieve that would be the question, right? Like,
I mean, I guess you could do it with like a new machine origin. I think machines also need a new origin that's better than resource
that kinda lends it.
consolidation. And
Oh,
it
God,
shouldn't,
yes.
and rogue servitor shouldn't have access to that. I would tell you, rogue servitor should not have access to a new overpowered robot origin because, yeah, like in
Galactic
multiplayer we even say, rogue servitor really should be like an origin on its own. That's how strong it is, how
Yeah.
impactful it is.
The origin civics are a little strange at times. That's one of the changes where I'm like, I think they may revisit that division.
No, I mean, I don't think they're going to turn them back into civics. They're going to buff them at most. They did that with Mechanist in the new update, for example.
Yeah. It's just very limiting, being like, okay, you get one of these, and some of them work more like civics than others.
And like the Tomb World as well, like that one, for me, that's like, just buff the Tomb World origin. Just do anything. Make it 3 Tomb Worlds instead of only 1.
Right.
That would be enough to actually put it on the map. But at the moment, literally the only thing you get from it is you get a Tomb World as your starting planet.
Yeah.
Like, okay, you also get a trade. You get a trade, but that trade is really, really useless. It's like plus 50% morale damage, I think.
Yeah.
And then plus 10% 10 leader lifespan.
give the pops back Tomb World habitability.
Yeah. But they won't do that because they also added a bunch of Tomb World stuff, like separate Tomb World stuff, which apparently is enough for them.
Totally.
It feels kind of weird to be
What
like.
if you made it that they can only survive in Tomb Worlds? Instead of giving them habitability with everything else.
That'd be pretty interesting. I don't think people would like it though.
Yeah, no, the issue there, I think that would be.
The one thing I liked about Toxoids is that they added the plants that will just demolish planets, turn them into tomb worlds. So I tried to
but that's not enough of a buff because it takes 30 years for the normal one to turn it into a tomb world. That's a long while.
It is.
That's a very long time it takes, and it also decreases pop growth on the planet in the meantime as well.
Mm-hmm.
So you can't just put it on the planet just like, oh, in 30 years this is gonna. It's going to hurt your economy if you do it by quite a bit.
Big pity.
What do I want? This one is when you're trying to get Anchorage, you want the strongholds, right?
Yeah.
Does it matter?
I was looking at the military academy, and it's like pretty much the same.
Well, you can only build one military academy anyway, so.
But it makes your defensive the armies better.
Mm-hmm.
No, it makes your offensive armies you recruit better.
And we may have contingencies.
Unless they add something in Gillis that changes it, it's plus 10% army experience, which means the armies you recruit, offensive armies you recruit, and then that planet starts at like one higher tier level. It's like plus 10% damage, I think.
Right. I do
And
like the way that
5%
stuff
morale.
works. I like experience on ships.
Just about.
On ship it works. On armies, it's with that very impact.
Do you
In
need
general,
an army
it's
as well?
under impactful
Yeah,
actually.
actually you need it.
I
'Cause-
probably should get my 18k army up here actually.
Okay, then you don't need my army.
It is interesting that they went for oh god, what was I was gonna say?
They
The
went for
fleet rework instead, or combat rework for fleets before ground combat, because I know that's something they've been talking about forever.
no. I mean, fleet combat is a way more important part of the game.
Yeah.
Motherfucker.
Ground combat, just it's fine. I would say actually.
Mhm.
Like the thing the
It's
thing I
not
hate
the
about the ground combat, I would say, is morale. Like, why did you make morale such a? Why is everything you add PDX have a doesn't take morale damage thing? That's just like a psionic pass. I know your entire army is based around dealing more morale damage.
Yeah.
Did you know Progenitor, for example, their defense armies are the same as a Gene Warrior, and they don't take morale damage. They don't have morale. Like, why does the unique high road not have morale for the defense armies?
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense.
I did a game with Jojo where I basically beat him into submission with his fleet, and then I tried to tributize him as like, and it's like I actually got so close that the only way he was able to get me to 100% war exhaustion through army spam was by putting like a system on the other side of the galaxy. So couldn't force like tributary.
That's pretty
Okay.
funny. It's weird when you get into those situations for war, because you have to do some like fancy stuff.
Like it was like I lost something like 20k armies in total, taking out every planet. Like every planet had like 4k worth of like progenitor defense armies.
Where did the Fallen Empire
Damn.
fleet go?
It's not gonna fight us apparently. I think it's gone missing in
No.
action, to be honest.
Yeah, my fleet was on top of it, and it ceased to exist. I did not get a combat log from it.
It's gonna reappear in their home system like in a year or two. So just make sure your fleets are ready when it reappears, and then it won't kill your army. But when it does, just gets lost because of a war declaration, I don't think it takes any damage or anything. I think it's gonna come back like full.
Yeah, it doesn't lose anything. It just goes MIA for a bit. MIA is also slower than your ships as well. It's slower than normal traveling.
Yeah.
Nowadays.
They don't. Yeah. They don't take like.
Which is important if you do multiplayer, because then you. Yeah. Well, like that's once again why I like hate the combat system. I was like, it changes so much in a way. Like it like entirely removes like the previous system, which was like cruiser. Oh well, it's like a freeway thing.
Yeah, you mastered it.
That was like there was three ship classes kind of, and then there was corvettes on the side. What was it? Destroyers kill battleships because destroyers have evasion, so battleships can't shoot them with a full neutron launcher.
Yeah.
Battleships kill cruisers because they just have more L slot against the cruisers, and cruisers kill destroyers because cruisers have more health and they have tracking.
Yeah. I mean, that sounds like
corvettes,
a pretty good combat triangle, like.
And then there was corvettes on the side, which they basically would technically lose to all three of those.
But they're fast.
They had the use of like they were fast. They had high evasion, so they was the best thing at tanking the initial volley. Like if you just threw in your corvette fleet like in the first, had it in the front of the engagement, like you remove half or like most of that damage.
Yeah.
The first volley.
Yeah,
and corvettes is also very strong YOLO early game. Like corvettes, you can get 60k, not 40k corvettes, you're 30.
I remember watching you in that tournament and noticing so many of the people just building armies to tank the first volley of the weapons. But I feel like corvettes, Wouldn't they
For
do that
instance,
better? Like no.
They would do it. It would be easier to build, and they would
Bismarck, just
do it
conquer
slightly
the
better. Yeah.
planets right now, maybe before the fleet even arrives, and we just
I already
Fleet's
bought
gone.
it.
Fleet's dead.
Pirates would do the same.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm invading now.
It's the Finn. Pirates
Mm.
would do the same.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, like in that way, I would say, and I'm pretty sure, like, I don't think that there's a thinking of how the combat rework worked before when they were designing this system.
Right.
Because I see it everywhere where people were like, we finally got the use for cruisers. Or finally used for the scouts. I was saying used for those two things before. You just didn't know how to use them correctly. Or you were playing with AI, right?
Yeah,
It
so I was
didn't
gonna
really
say
matter.
single player, and then they just were doing the build battleships, which is fine, it works, but yeah, it's different. Yeah.
Like I would say, I don't trust the AI to like now. Okay, the AI can now make competent fleets.
Yeah.
Hmm.
We'll wrap up in
Yeah,
10. I
it's still
think.
going to be you have one good
Those
design
only
that
big
just
plans can do
counters
that.
all the AIs. Maybe.
Yeah. I hope it's Corvettes. I don't know. I like the idea that the starting tech isn't terrible. Like
Well, Wagon just said
it
in
should be
chat he must
competitive.
know in 10 minutes.
Yeah,
Yeah, so-
we'll wrap up around that point, but maybe a minute or two before, because I got other things I was gonna try and do. I can build a sky dome on one of our planets. Oh,
Ooh.
yeah,
That's
right.
not bad.
I don't know if it's that great either.
So fancy.
I know, right?
I've already
Housing,
run on my
amenity.
habitats.
Let's see. Can I put
That's
it
right,
on?
That's where they're useful, the habitats.
For habitats, actually.
You know what? Just because I have a single habitat, I'm gonna put it on there.
This one habitat. This is where you get.
Yep, perfect. I was thinking ring world, yeah, but I don't need them. These ring worlds have 55 housing. They're fine.
Yeah. The sky domes are so useless.
Mm-hmm.
I hate them.
No, for habitats they're good.
Oh, for habitats, sure, maybe. But,
Right,
like,
but generally,
anything else, they're just a negative impact. You could use that building slot for anything else. That would be so much better.
On alloy planets, it's also not bad.
oh,
I wouldn't say anything, but 99.9 things, yes.
totally.
If you're gonna be generous, yeah.
This got. Oh, it does. I need. Oh, I can't. No.
I can now build a class 4 singularity on one of my planets. Ooh, whoop-de-doo.
Oh boy.
Oh wow. You just make an arc reactor, which gives you 30 energy for free. That's probably not terrible early game. I
They
thought
should
that
add
I
a
told it to
designer.
build more things. Yeah, yeah, I totally agree. Because you have to click so many buttons to get your guys in the right place now.
No, I mean just like
No, a
Hey,
leader
you-
died. Oh, my general died.
you
okay.
can research these individual little like sections of armies and make your own. Basically the same exact thing as a ship designer, but for armies.
Yeah,
I think just a little neat detail.
it could be fun. If they had ever changed the combat on the ground, I could see that being a really fun thing to play around with. Kind of like modding units in Planetfall.
I got gypped. The pilgrims didn't show up with any frickin' battle cruisers. This is bullshit.
Rude. Hegemon friend. Are we gonna be in a hegemon for much longer?
Uh-huh. So that neutralized.
Yeah, oops. Uh-huh. Sure. I believe it's oops.
It says I'm still in the league, and then you're the leader of the league. Are we all in the league? No. Like what? Has it started yet? No. Okay.
No, he's not God yet.
I mean, let's look at the score. I don't know. I feel like he might be.
Not he is. You right.
Well, Hepe did good. He's got a pretty good score here.
Well, I have 9 envoys in the galactic community, so.
Right.
Wednesday is looking at the normal score. To be fair, not the Galactic Community score. Galactic Community score is kind of
This feels like information that shouldn't be as easily accessible as it is, but I can't help myself.
It's because
I have to.
you know. No.
Yeah, but
it is like you have the spy network on him. Or well, you have the insult. You don't know it normally.
yeah, at the beginning of the game you don't, but you can find out a lot of things that I feel like seems weird. Yeah, like this says unknown here, even though he's in this is my
you don't see
Federation friend.
For example, or anything like.
Yeah.
The Galactic Community is better at like showing information because that one you could just be like, okay, so like these 2 things is unknown, but I can kind of guess from his score and from like the Galactic Community of how much fleet does he actually have. It doesn't show exactly, but it shows how much score he has in total.
Oh
so
yeah.
Like, oh, there's this weird hidden modifier that says warfare. What if I subtract his current score from all the other score? Oh, that's his fleet power I have now.
How do I see the breakdown on it from this screen?
Under members.
Ah, we already won.
I see.
Yeah.
Oops.
We have a
either under members or if you just go under his normal empire.
Did we fight the fleet actually? No, we didn't. Right?
Yes,
We did. You just you're off doing your thing. It came back pretty quick, but yeah, no, I see it now. You can like estimate what their fleet power would be because there's that. Yeah.
I don't remember what the exact calculation is for like.
Well, you can check yourself and see what it is.
Yeah,
for you. Like 7,000 for me is probably just is it the number of fleets being used or the actual fleet power?
Fleet power.
It's fleet power. Yeah, my fleet power is garbage. It's 200k ish, maybe.
It might be something like divided by 15 if I remember, or something along those lines.
There's a blockade.
Fleet power divided by 15.
Yeah, I've seen that. Where is that blockade?
We have a blockade.
Yeah.
Wait. Yeah, are they going over to? No, I can't get into Eben's territory. It's off limits.
A shame. I have so much money.
Well, I have 160k alloys on the bank, and I don't know what to do with that.
I make 4k energy.
Oh, okay.
I make 57 energy. What? I don't know. I have not gone for that much late game.
Food. I do not need 700 food.
Yeah, I just got
I'm
so
selling
many
250.
planets. This can go there. Yeah, no, we want research. You do research. God, I'm making so much research. That's all my nation does right now. I mean, that's kind of what you should do if you get Sanctuary, right?
Probably.
And alloys, yeah.
Yeah, my fleet's full.
Yeah. Getting all your naval capacity.
Are you really?
I don't contribute anything to the fleet. To the Federation fleet of my naval capacity, but I'm getting everything of yours.
Well, in that case, I'll boost my naval cap some more.
20% of your naval capacity, I get.
That's funny. I like it. God, I want there to be a button to be like switch this station to Anchorage. That would be really cool. Like you said with the armies, I want that for anchorages on my star bases. Cause this. Is it just me, Silas, or is this always finicky? There's no mod that lets you just be like, make me anchorages at my star bases.
You know, I don't know of any mod.
That would be awesome, yeah.
So like, Ray Goons and you all have to do this too, huh?
Yes.
That's terrible. I feel like out of all the things that I want changed, this is probably near the top of the priority.
I think there's if you click U, I think there's U is the hotkey for upgrading the starbase though.
Oh, okay. I can use U. I wasn't.
I think it's U. If you have over upgrade, it shows which one.
That's helpful. Is there a hotkey for this building? Probably not.
No, there is no hotkey for buildings. That wouldn't work.
I mean,
look at how many builds there are. Would you have a hotkey for each one of them?
I just want
No.
that one, just the Anchorage one, right? Or be able to
It wouldn't work
do it
with
for
mods
a
either.
little bit, you know?
No, I'm maxed out on minerals. 200.
Being able to custom make hotkeys would be cool.
You can. Over some of them. Some of the hotkeys you can custom make. Like the Starhold one. Because it's inside a UI screen, you can change it.
Right.
You can hotkeys to things that don't have hotkeys now.
Okay, guys, I think I need to go.
Cool.
Yeah.
I was just thinking that too. That's fun. It's always nice hanging out.
Give me 1 minute, please. 1 minute.
Alright. I'll give you a second to see what I want to research.
Well, making custom hotkeys, you can do some, but like a lot of things in Paradox, it's really weird how they made it. Like you need to go under the UI, like the UI system to make hotkeys.
It's funny because it looks so smooth. I love Paradox games, but I've heard that a million times. It's just how it is.
Like research, you can't make a hotkey to go into the research screen.
I don't get that.
At least not a hotkey which is multiplayer compatible. That doesn't change the checksum.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. Bye.
See ya.
Later.
I think I don't have time.
No worries.
So
No.
finish the game.
Yeah, we'll see. It may need another session if we're going to 20, 30, 70, right? We may be able to wrap it up next week. Next week, yeah, I'm around next week, but the weekend after that, I'm going to be out of town. So yeah, we'll do our best to wrap it up next week.
All right, say again. So not next weekend, but the weekend after.
Yeah, the 5th, I'm with my family, which is not, this next week, but in like 14 days, I'll be basically away.
Got it.
Yeah. I get confused about it too.